Hey, it's Ryan from the Grumpy Guy Show. This is episode 35, the smoothest of transitions. As the title suggests, I'm just kidding, we don't have any good transitions tonight. But we do have a bit of talking about M&Ms, laundry, and more. So stay tuned.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Grumpy Guy Show. I'm Derek McAllister.
And I'm Ryan McAllister.
We're coming to you from a cold night in central New York. Not as cold as it has been, but it's still pretty cold. Which kind of gets us right into our first topic. There's going to be some weather moving in on Wednesday.
The weather is building.
You know, I don't understand what's wrong with these people. Now, what I had heard, and this is really stupid, from one of the meteorologists on the local news channel that we watch, said,
Channel 9.
Yes, News Channel 9, ABC affiliate in Syracuse, said, there will be a lot of weather on Wednesday. That is a quote. And all I could think was, isn't there weather every day? What do you mean there's going to be a lot of weather on Wednesday? Still going to be 24 hours long as far as I know.
Mm-hmm.
Call me silly, you know, but...
And it's not just the local news that does this.
Oh, no, it's not. It's your favorite sport.
Yep. Rain delays in NASCAR. Except they're not rain delays anymore. They're weather delays.
Yeah. I don't understand that. It's not like, you know, they're out there driving in the middle of winter, so there's not snow. There's not ice. There's not sleet. I mean...
There's a reason why NASCAR races in central New York in August.
Yeah. Yeah, but beyond that, you know, it's going to be one of two things. All right, maybe three. But first, rain. 99% of what the issue could be. Second, maybe a tornado, depending on where they are. Third, maybe a hurricane, depending on where they are. But, you know, the hurricane would kind of...
Fourth, maybe some hail.
Yeah, but...
Once in a blue moon.
You normally only get that when you've got the right conditions for tornadoes.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, if
Hell, it has snowed on a race weekend before.
Oh, yeah?
The blizzard of 93 pushed back a race at Atlanta for 6 days.
You know, I mean, but something like that's so rare. So why do they have to change it to say weather delay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't get it. Why not just specify the actual weather?
Yeah, specify the event and stop with the crap of being surprised. I mean, come on, it's Mother Nature. That stuff happens.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, you can plan for a hurricane, okay, because, you know, they move somewhat. I mean, they move quickly, but not super quick.
Mm-hmm.
You have a general idea of where they're going. Tornadoes? No, you don't have an idea of when they're coming. You can tell when the conditions are right, but beyond that, you know, it's kind of a surprise thing. But seriously, 90% of what they're going to delay for is rain. They're not going to delay just because, well, it's windy today. Yeah, but every single time they have concerns about it, I hear them say, and the weather's building. I don't know what is building, but...
I remember hearing that one. We made fun of it for the rest of the race didn't get back going. For the rest of the coverage, that is.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I kind of forgive them because they're not meteorologists, you know? Mm-hmm. But what I saw, there'll be a lot of weather on Wednesday. That was out of a meteorologist's mouth.
Yeah, that's what bothers me
I'm
about
like,
that.
Come on, don't you know your job? I mean, the weather's there all the time. You're not predicting the weather just for that one little time period. You're predicting it for the entire thing, you know, the entire week. I don't know.
Yep.
Anyway, so on to something else.
What else?
We're horrible with transitions here, folks. In case you never noticed that.
Our one listener has probably noticed.
Yeah, but he hasn't said anything to me yet, so I don't know. Oh, my. So next is laundry.
What about laundry?
So, a while ago, as in, had to be around the time that you were born.
Mm-hmm.
They went, there was this huge push for free. There's no dyes, there's no perfumes, nothing like that. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm like, all right, what's the difference? I mean, who the hell cares? And now recently, what these companies have done is they've come up with these scent boosters. I'm like, So first you take away all that stuff. You don't reduce your price, but you take away all of the extras as far as, the perfumes. And now you want us to pay to add perfumes back in. What the hell? So
I don't get that.
It's taking stuff away, kind of like the lemon juice concentrate we talked about before. Let's take it away to give it back. So let's take away the perfumes, and hey, we'll sell you the perfumes. How about that?
I don't get why they took away the perfumes in the first place, though.
They had major concerns with allergies and whatnot, which, I get that. That's fine. But, they've all of these ones that don't, that didn't take away the perfumes, that still have them, they've reduced them so they're not as strong as they used to be. So, now they can sell you these scent boosters, and they give you this little itty bitty tiny bottle. And I think it's like $15 for this stupid little bottle, and it's good for like 10 washes. What? Who's doing this crap? And the commercials are always saying, "Oh, my laundry is. I did my laundry 6 weeks ago, and it still smells fresh." Well, mine still smells fresh too until I've worn it. My laundry smells fresh until I've worn it and gotten it dirty. I mean, come on. It's just ridiculous, people. I don't understand why. But at any rate, so what really set me off on this was the latest thing that I just saw the other day. Laundry sanitizers. So here's the problem. Okay, you use soap and water. It's the most effective way to kill bacteria, viruses, period. Okay, sanitizer, like hand sanitizer, is a secondary thing. It's okay, it's better than nothing if you can't actually wash your hands, but it's not nearly as good as using soap and water. So now we're saying, okay, well, our soap and water just isn't good enough. You've got to put in a sanitizer on top of that just to kill off all these germs. Well, if that's the case, why am I using your detergent? That's what detergent's supposed to do. Detergent is soap. Plain and simple. Detergent is soap. Why do I have to add a sanitizer into it? I shouldn't have to. And their claim is...
it seems pointless.
Their claim was that it catches 99% of bacteria that your soap will leave behind. And it said will leave behind, not could. Will. Wait a minute. So,
well, what kind of soap is that?
Yeah. What kind of soap is it to begin with?
Terrible soap.
But go beyond that. what are you doing to your soap? I mean, are you losing that much money by the reduced usage by high efficiency washers? You know, or are you just reducing the amount of the amount of detergent in there and adding more water so that we're getting less product for the same quantity? I just don't get it. You know, but they're pushing it, and I can bet you that it's probably going to end up costing close to $1 per load to add the stuff in there. And people are going to go nuts with it because, I got to sanitize it. Well, you know, just use hot water. You know, a lot of more modern washers have a sanitize feature on them. Or, I don't know, you really want to do it? Get a steamer for your dryer, because there aren't any viruses out there that can survive more than 140 degrees. And in order to have steam, you have to reach 212 degrees. Whoa. What a concept.
No way.
I just don't get some of these people and why they buy this crap. You know, there's just so many people in the United States that are so gullible, it's not even funny. Yeah.
I think that might be the word that describes Americans the best, is gullible.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. You know,
we are a very gullible people.
Yeah, and you know, you look at people like you. You drink Mountain Dew because Dale Jr. drank Mountain Dew. You got suckered in. You know, I mean, Americans tend to listen to celebrities more than scientists, more than their best friend, you know. They'll actually stop being friends. I mean, I haven't seen it personally, but I've heard of it where people, they get in an argument over something stupid like, you know, how I mean, I can't even think of what I can't even think of an example, but you know, they've stopped talking to people over
political
stupid
arguments.
things. Yeah, you know,
Politics have absolutely ruined friendships. They've even destroyed families.
Yeah, they have. You know, and that's the thing. I mean,
my best friend has cut most of his family out of his life just because he voted for Biden. And they voted for Trump.
Yeah. I don't know. That's honestly, it's kind of ridiculous. You know?
It is.
People can have opinions and still be friends. And that's the way that it should be.
Exactly.
But at any rate, you know,
again, my best friend voted for Biden, and I can't stand the guy.
Yeah. You know, but
we're still best friends.
But the gullibility, I mean, there's so many people that just they will truly listen to a celebrity over their best friend. You know, oh well, this celebrity said that this soda is the best tasting stuff, so it must be good. No. You know, your mother's friend was traveling a lot for work, and you know, she was going to a lot of places that Guy Fieri went to on diners, drive-ins, and dives. And she was doing that because, well, he's going there and he says it's good, so it must be good. No, doesn't mean it's good. Just means that he's gone there. You know?
And he liked it.
Yeah, and he liked it. It doesn't mean that you're going to like it.
Everybody has different tastes.
Everybody has different tastes, especially when you start talking about like barbecue, because you know it's very polarizing as to what seasonings you use and everything like that. It's why some of the top.
If every state were its own country, then the Carolinas would probably have gone to war over barbecue by now.
Yeah, you know, it's not even just that. I mean, we used to watch barbecue competition. And basically, what it came down to is who knew the tastes of the judges better than anybody else. Because, one of the winningest people out there said you could put your best barbecue on the table, but with your $2,000 smoker, you could put some really good barbecue out there. And at this competition, you lose to somebody who's sitting there with a cheap little kettle grill doing everything, just because that's what that judge grew up on. Mm-hmm. So, it can get really polarizing. But like I said, more and more often, these people are listening to a celebrity more than they do their own common sense. I've said before, I don't care. I'm going to eat what I like. I don't care if you like it or not. You don't like it? Don't eat it. Well, no big deal to me, but... yeah, well. Anyway.
Yep. By the way, you constantly pick on me about how I drink Mountain Dew because Dale Jr. likes it. One, he was sponsored by the Diet Stuff, and I cannot stand Diet Dew. And two, Dr. Pepper is taking Mountain Dew's place as my favorite soda.
Yeah, I just like to pick on you. Somebody's got to. All right.
That's what I have friends for.
Yeah, well. It's time for another wonderful transition. I think you got the next one. Yes, folks, he actually added one.
This is a transition. Anyway, so it's been going all over the internet about the changes they're making to the M&Ms spokes candies, and how they're... I can't remember exactly what the changes were, so I'm just going to assume that they barely changed anything.
From what I heard, it's their shoes.
Yeah, that's right. It's the shoes.
No more high heels.
Nope. They shrunk the heels down by 2 inches. Wow! What a change! It's so different! 2 inches!
Yeah. I don't know what other changes there are. I didn't read the article, but...
I didn't either. But I was shown a Fox News clip from my dear brother, who found it on Twitter, where Tucker Carlson was complaining about how they're making the M&Ms less sexy.
More air quotes, folks.
More androgynous.
Air quote happy this time.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, but they're candy.
I don't understand that argument, because the M&Ms aren't supposed to be sexy. Why the fuck are you complaining?
Exactly. I mean, if you're getting all hot and horny over some candy...
They're not sexy. They're not.
Maybe that's why they stopped making Cars movies, because, they would have had to make them less sexy. Mm-hmm. They're going to flatten out that 95.
I know that Tucker Carlson will never see this, but one thing about the word androgynous, I don't think that word means what you think it means.
Well, I guess when you post the link, you'll have to tag him. Maybe he'll actually look at it. I don't know. I don't get it. I mean, come on, people. They're freaking candies. I mean, they're cartoonized candies. Come on.
Exactly.
Yeah. Are they going to start complaining because Mickey Mouse runs around with them?
Rant about Oh, they're making all cartoons less sexy.
They're cartoons. I mean, come on. If you want sexy cartoons, go to check out the freaking Japanese stuff. They've still got the... I can't even remember what the heck it's called, but I mean, come on.
Anime.
Well, it's not just anime.
A bunch of my friends are into anime.
Yeah, anime's not necessarily about sex, though.
Well, yeah. That's what hentai is for.
Yeah, there you go. That's what it is. But, you know, I mean, seriously.
I don't think any of my friends are into that.
I really just do not understand that. Are they going to start complaining because Mickey Mouse doesn't wear a shirt? Oh no, you can see his chest. Or how about Donald Duck walking around without pants? I mean, come on.
Mm-hmm. It's just people on the right complaining about small, little, tiny changes that nobody else notices because of more culture war. The woke left is changing everything.
Yeah.
This is what I hate about being a Republican. This is why I've been tempted for a while to re-register as an independent.
Tempted for a while? You just registered last year. What do you mean for a while?
Not last year, the year before.
Yeah, whatever. I told you. Can't say I didn't.
Yeah.
The only thing being affiliated with a party does for you is let you vote in the primaries.
In the primaries.
Yep. That's all it does for you. And that's all it should do. It shouldn't determine who you vote for. But
yeah.
At any rate, it's not political season, so we're not getting political.
Yeah, the midterms aren't till November.
So, how about another great transition?
Yes. This is a transition, people. We hope you have enjoyed this transition.
Oh my, we gotta get better at that, I guess.
Yeah.
All right,
hopefully
so
we can have a guest that can help us out with that.
Yeah, having a guest certainly made it. Well, actually, it made it harder. I think we had 5 topics that day, and we got through 2. That's
By the way,
though.
my friends weren't the only people I tried getting on the show tonight.
Okay. Who else did you try?
I tried to get my dear mother.
She's never going to join. She doesn't even watch anymore. Watch or listen. I don't get that. But
what a bum.
Yeah. Yeah, well.
You know, in some countries that counts as grounds for divorce. You know that, Dad?
Yeah, luckily that's not this country. Nobody else would deal with me. All right, so I think we've gone through the bad transition.
I don't think there's anyone else she'd be willing to deal with.
I think we've gone through the bad transition poorly enough.
We hope you enjoyed this transition.
All right, so our next topic.
What's this one?
So this is one I find hilarious. So one of the reasons Amazon got...
How stupid is it?
Yeah, well, I don't know if it's stupid. I kind of find it funny. One of the reasons Amazon got so big is because you order something and they have it. It's not,
unlike Walmart.
Well, unlike most stores. Whether you're talking about Walmart
Specifically, in your experience, Walmart.
Yeah, not necessarily. But, you know, it doesn't matter what brick and mortar chain you're talking about, whether it's Walmart, Amazon, Target, Lowe's, Home Depot, whatever.
Wait, since when was Amazon brick and mortar?
Oh, well, we'll get to that.
Wait, what?
So, one of the reasons Amazon grew so large and so fast is because you ordered something and they had it. And you get it shipped in a reasonable amount of time. Where you go to one of those brick and mortar stores, if they don't have it, oh, we can get that for you in 3 weeks. Well, if I wanted to wait 3 weeks, I'd order it on Amazon and get it in a week. Okay. So then Amazon, they created the Prime subscription so that you could get it in 2 days. And they grew bigger. So, all of these brick and mortar stores are struggling to compete, and they're struggling to move into the electronic age where things can be ordered online. Mm-hmm. So now, Amazon is opening a second brick and mortar store.
Second?
Yes. I don't remember where the first one is, but the second one's going to be opening in New York City someplace.
Seriously?
Or maybe there's one already open in New York City too. I don't know. There's one coming someplace in Syracuse area too. And I'm just like, You gotta be kidding me. So you went through and you wiped out all these places with their brick and mortar stores because you got everything. And now
then you start doing what they're doing.
Now you're opening brick and mortar stores. So you're going backwards from what they did. I'm like, what the hell? That doesn't make any sense.
I want to know what Bezos is thinking.
Bezos is thinking he's rich and he's collecting money still, and he's not doing anything with it. Mm-hmm. He's like every other CEO. He's not really doing anything. He hasn't really done anything for quite some time other than collect a paycheck and play golf.
Yep. And go to space.
Well, yeah. Of course, that depends on who you talk to. He went to the edge of space and not actual space, but whatever. I don't care. In case anybody wants to...
rocket.
Yeah. A phallus-shaped rocket. Yeah, but, in case anybody ever wants to listen to us complain about that, we did that before. Basically, it comes down to who cares, and it's a huge waste of resources.
Although we mentioned Shatner more than we did Bezos.
Yeah. But that whole thing there, just, all they do is talk about global warming and everything, and that just lets off so much heat. Yeah. It's just not good. But hey, the rich people get to go. Mm-hmm. Anyhow, so I found it hilarious that Amazon's actually opening up brick and mortar stores. And
I find that funny too.
Supposedly the catch is it's just high volume things. Okay, so it's a trend store. I got it. I don't need to go. Yeah, it's just, I'm like, come on, people.
Most trends of the past 10 years or whatever, I haven't understood.
It's not even
and most of this crap is popular among my generation.
Yeah, well, the worst thing is what's popular among most of your generation was popular before my generation. It just circles around. A few years ago, bell bottoms were back in, and I was like, oh, God, I hated those back then. I can't imagine them now.
They were?
I don't know. I saw all kinds of movies with them. That's all I can guess.
Yikes.
Yeah. All right, folks. Well, I think we actually made it quite a ways, and I'm sure you hear the music starting in the background.
No more transitions.
Yeah,
At
well,
least tonight.
Transition to the end of the show.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Good night.
We'll see ya.